Hi guys, it's Beltran here. I thought I will show you guys something that I think is really interesting. I have one of my orchids here, and this is called the Mediocalcar decoratum, and I actually purchased this in October, so a few months ago, and it was from a local grower here. She has a really kick-ass greenhouse, and it's pretty spectacular. I haven't been to it, but I've talked to her a little bit, and she has her husband build it for her. She's been growing orchids for quite a long time now, and she sells her orchids off just to make more room and also to make some extra money to keep the greenhouse going. But this is the orchid that I purchased from her, and it was not doing so well when I purchased it in October. It was mounted on this very gross looking mount. It's been there for a while. I would say about more than 2 years. The sphagnum moss was completely broken down. It was just really gross, and you couldn't even tell that it was sphagnum moss. It was so gross. Hold on, let me put Mr. Hobbs down. Okay, Mr. Hobbs is down, and I was able to remount it. It was disgusting, I had to wear gloves, but I remounted it on a newer piece of wood, and I also used new sphagnum moss, so it's not as gross as before. Anyway, so there were some parts that dried off. You can see here it's yellow, and it is indeed dry again. I watered it about 2 days ago, but you know how mounts are. They get really dry really fast. So I did not expect this one to bud at any time, just because it's been recently mounted, and also it's been going through winter, so it's been pretty cold at night here. Warm in the morning, but pretty cold at night. And I discovered a few days ago that it has buds. So the lady who sold it to me, I'm sorry, I have cat hair like all over my face. The lady who sold it to me said that it's more of the, it's called the goldfish orchid, just because these little guys are so small and orange and yellow, and they look like goldfish. I can't really focus on them anymore than that, just because they are so tiny. So you can see that that's my finger, and that's the orchid. That's the bud. And once they bloom, they're not going to get any bigger. They're just going to open up in the front a little bit, and that's pretty much it. But I do have about 6 buds that I can see right now, and it's just so exciting because I did not expect this, and you guys know that the unexpected blooms are the best. So this one I purchased at the same time I purchased the Neologia puchella, which is also something that I did a video on pretty recently. It had one purple bud, and this one was also on a very gross mount that I had to remount as well, and it put out a flower spike for me. So one single flower spike with one bud on it, but that was pretty awesome. And these two are quite small, so I have them growing inside my greenhouse. They get, like I said, they get warm in the morning, up to about 90 degrees in the morning sometimes, and it's getting warmer, so spring is definitely coming. And at night it does go down to about 48 degrees sometimes. Most of the time it's about 60 degrees at night, and the humidity inside my greenhouse is, I would say, about 70 to 100%. Sometimes it does get down a little bit lower when I open the windows, but usually it's not that low. And I do water about once a week, but you can see that these guys get so dry so quickly. Right after this video, I'm going to have to spray these guys again. They do require a lot more work than potted orchids, but you can see the way that their growths are, they definitely cannot be potted up. But yeah, I've like cat hair all over me. Excuse me. So that's pretty much it. I think I will take photos and put it on my Facebook page, which I will put a link in the description so you guys can see what I have in bloom, and sometimes I post photos on there that I don't usually do videos on, so definitely check it out, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.